Hello everyone, this is episode 16 of the Learn Java series, and today we will be covering key listeners. Okay, so get started with your tutorial file. So just type public class tutorial public static void main string out. Now, what is a key listener? Okay, let's say there is a square, a white square on the J panel, and I want to make it move. Like when I press up arrow, it should move up. When I press right arrow, it should go right. How will I do that? So I think what was yesterday? Setting bounds and then customizing. Okay, so we have not done any listeners right now. So let me just tell you. Um, there are a few, actually not a few. There are actually maybe about 10 or 11. A lot of listeners in Java and in Swing actually, and what they do is they listen for an action, like action listener. It listens for when you press a button. A key listener listens for when you press a key. Mouse listener for when you move your mouse. Mouse motion listener goes into more detail about moving the mouse, like even dragged and released mouse, all that. So let's start with key listeners. So today what we will be doing, we will so tomorrow we will be um, making a white square move. Okay, but right now we will just do it so that it will print what key we typed. Okay, so let's start. First of all, let's just create a jframe. Jframe frame is equal to new jframe. This will give us our window. Let's set its title to um, key listener, like this. um, Also, guys, I think I made a really big mistake. I think I've not mentioned this in my. I should have mentioned this in like this series second episode. But Java uses something named camel case. What does that mean? That if you want to let's say create a variable, int variable is equal to 25, and I want to do it like if I want to do it like variable name, you might have realized if there are two or three words, then the first word will always be the first letter of the first word will be small, and the first letter of the second word and all of the other will be capital. So variable name, let's say I want to do Sundi coder. I want type Sundi coder. This is not wrong, but it is not recommended. Okay, we use camel case. So Sundi coder like this, and let's say something three digits. So like I am Indian. So this will be I am Indian. Okay, this makes it easier to read also. So just that. Now let's create. Now let's initialize it. Frame dot. First of all, let's set its default close operation. We want it to close. We want it to exit when we close it. So there. Frame dot set size. Let's set its size. 600. I like that size. Frame dot set resizable. I mean, I don't want it to be resizable personally. Okay, that's that. Now, let's create a JPanel. JPanel panel is equal to new JPanel like this. And in here we can put null. And I think in last episode, I think no, the episode before last episode, 2 episodes ago, I told you that you can do panel dot set layout, and you can do panel dot set layout to null. Okay, but you can also do it like this, just is equal to new panel, and inside this you can put null, so that will be the layout. But we are not like creating any buttons or all of that, so we won't need the layout null. So okay, so I just decided that from today on I will be making shorter videos but more quantity of videos, so I will just be covering stuff really fast. Let's start. Now first of all, let's add the um, key listener to the panel. Okay, now tell me, what will we, I mean, will we add the key listener to the frame or the panel? we will actually do it to the panel. Why? Because the frame is just a window. It has nothing to do with what we are doing or what we have to put on it. It is just a window. But panel is the container in which everything, like all the listeners, all the shapes drawn, all the buttons, all the elements, everything is contained. So we will add it to the panel. Now panel dot add key listener new key adapter. Do this, enter, and you will have something like this. I'll explain everything. Now do override. Now once you have done add override, you will do public void key pressed in brackets key event e, like this, and then put these brackets. Now click on here, and if there's not an option for you to import this, like right here, you can do this. Just import java.awt.event.keyEvent. Okay, now let's explain. So we are adding a key listener to the panel. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. Do you know that we can initialize variables inside, like this? Okay, let's say function I have a function which add 2. Let's say, okay, I'll just do this really quick, okay, and I created private static void add 2, okay, and what does it take in? Wait. Yeah, what does it take in? It takes a int a, int b, and it does int result is equal to a plus b. But now I don't always have to do this. Int a is equal to 25, int b is equal to this, and then put in here a on b. No, I can do also this. Okay, remember, int, I can also initialize it like this. New int, new int, okay, new integer 25 comma new integer 12. See? Oh, deprecated. Why? Um. Okay. So I think you guys don't know what is deprecated. Deprecated just means that it is not in use. It was used in an earlier version of Java. So right now, see here, is equal to new integer, but this works. Okay, this will set result to 25 plus 12. So you can also initialize it inside these two brackets. So we have just done the same thing here. You know, like if I take this, copy this. Okay, please copy this and then delete it. Now um do this, put this comment and add everything inside here. See, pan, we are just adding a key listener, and inside it we are creating a new key adapter. We can also do it like this. See, key adapter is equal to new key adapter, and we can add everything about it, all of this inside. But I think this is more hard. Just do this. Okay, inside this put this. Okay, so let me just do it from scratch again so you guys understand it. Panel dot add key listener, and we are adding new key adapter. Then add override. I told you what is override in the paint component. I think in the paint component episode. Okay, we are replacing something that Java has made. We are replacing the contents of a function that Java already has gave us. Okay. Hello. Oh my god, 9 minutes. Oh my god. I wanted to make it short. Okay, at override now. The name of the function is public void key pressed. This is something that you just have to remember. It's not anything like logic, you just have to. And inside it put key event e. Now, what did we just do here? This is the function that we are replacing. Java imported it in this key adapter java.awt.event.key adapter. It also imported this function, and it is normally null. Okay, it has nothing inside it. This is like this content, this is blank, but we are replacing it. So And it also has a parameter key event e. So the thing is that anything that I press, any key like a backspace or F or K or space or slash, this is all a key event. If I release a key, that is a key event, like H, and now I release it, this is a key event. If I hold something, this is a key event. If I like etc etc, these are all key events. So it is like when we press a key, it like whatever we did, okay, it turns it into a key event, and now we can do whatever we want to do with the key event. What do we have to do? We want to do system.out.println, and key pressed is like colon space, and now we will concatenate it with um e dot get key char. Now let me tell you what this means. So when we press the key, it takes in what we entered, it takes in what we pressed, and it turns it into a key event, and the key event's name is e. Now what what did we do? When we press a key, it prints key pressed is e dot get key card. Now like any key event object like e has an few methods with it. You can see it here when I press dot. See, like to string, get class, get component, get id, key card, key code, key location, get when, oh my god, get when, I think get when means that when we pressed it, you know how many milliseconds into the program when we run into the when we run the program, and now how many milliseconds have passed. Is alt down, is alt graph down, is consumed meta down. So all of these are the methods. So we are using get key char, and don't use code. You know, I think you have studied in school that there's a key code. You know, like q, the letter q has a key code. It is something. A has a key code, I think like 68 or 96, I don't know. And B has a key code which is um, the key code of a plus 1, and then Z has a key code which is the key code of a plus 25. Okay, so like that. And every single symbol in the world has a keyboard. This and this spacebar has a keyboard. This shift, I think shift has a, this has a, okay, so like that. And now let's try this. I think this is done, and you will see what happens. Okay, if we does this, oh my god, we didn't even set the frame visible. Do this frame dot add panel and frame dot set visible true. Okay, now let's see what happens. Okay, now you will see that if you do this, you click on it and you press anything, nothing happens. Why? Okay, to now this is the second part of this episode. Focus. I'm not telling you to focus, I'm saying that to register any key event, to register any key event, the panel has to be focused. Okay, like, okay, you might have realized that. Okay, let's just wait. Okay, let's just do this, and let me go over here. And okay, so let's say I have this, put it like this. Now I press here in this OBS. Okay, and now, oh, okay, maybe not even that, maybe I press here and now I type something. The focus is not here. Okay, this is not here, so it will not type, right? The focus is on this box, I don't know. So now when I type, nothing will happen. So that's basically the thing that is happening. So what do we want? We want the panel to be focused 24/7. Now to make it focus 24/7, that is a very complex thing, but we can do one thing, that it focuses when we click on it. So for that we will do this panel dot add mouse listener. We will add a mouse listener. Okay, so mouse listener is one of the listeners that I told you. It is so do this before the key listener. Okay, first we want it to be focused, and then we want it to detect the keys. New mouse adapter, add override, public void mouse pressed, and put in a mouse event e, and just import java.awt.event.mouse event. Okay, like this. Now, so when we press a mouse in the, and also this is not like when we press a mouse anywhere, this is when we press the mouse on the panel. The panel means the window. Okay, I mean basically obviously, I mean the panel is not the window obviously, but it's like, I mean the panel is a layer on top of the JFrame. So the J panel is a layer on top of the JFrame. So when we click on it, we are pressing both. So when we press the panel, it turns our whatever we did to the mouse event. And what it does now, we want that we don't want to do, we don't have to do anything with this mouse event t. We just want to do panel dot request focus in window. This requests focus in window, obviously am I down? Okay, so this requests the focus in window. Okay, but now let's do this, and I think this will work. But see, it is printing the key codes. This is wrong. Get key card. Do this, and also do one thing. You don't have to do this. Let's do panel dot set focusable true. Okay, this will make it so that it's focusable. Now, and see, now this will work. I press A, B, C, D, E, F, and all of these. I can type my friend's name is um, um, Sundi, maybe, or my class is 7, or I study in 7th, 8th, I mean 7th class. So like this, okay? So that's basically it for today. I don't want to make it too long. I mean, it is already too long. So I will meet you in the next video. Okay, bye.